Okay, good afternoon one more time. I'd like to welcome you to Channel Sports Sunday. This is the segment that we intend to keep you updated and keep you up to speed with developments in the world of football. My name is Eitayo Balogun, and I'm indeed very excited to be here with you this beautiful afternoon. I'm not going to do the 20 minutes alone. I have two gentlemen that when they talk football, you can be rest assured they do know what they're talking about. To my left is Nodi Okonta. On Twitter, we call him Mitch Okonta in case you want to follow him. And to his own left is Larry Pina. I'd like to welcome you guys. Beautiful Sunday, I must confess.
Sure. It's a pleasure to be in the studio.
Yeah, and especially after the game that we saw yesterday with Chelsea, between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. At some point in time, we'll get to talk to you as regards that. But let's start with the legal scene. Something happened in the course of the week. So many things did happen in the course of the week. Where we will start will be the upfront. We had the NPFL draws take place in Abuja, and it's been a while. We see it happen, but it was celebrated. And I think I like the mileage and the pump that is actually enjoyed across the world. We get to see the week one fixtures and subsequent games, but quickly, if I'm going to leave the fixtures with you, it will come on your screen. I might not take time out to read out everything. But the fixtures, the draws, and the celebration of these fixtures is something we must applaud.
Definitely it is. It's sort of unprecedented, and it calls attention to Nigerian football, the way they went about it. It was very transparent that, draws were going to be held, and, journalists and football pundits and so many other people were actually, invited to witness this. And those are fixtures on your screen. So it's a novelty for Nigerian football, and this is exactly the way to go. So it means right now, which teams are playing from day one up to the last day.
We did see it last season too, actually,
exactly,
though. But it wasn't celebrated as much as...
Yeah.
I think we are moving in the right direction with Nigerian football. The fixture that stands out clearly for me for the first game of the season will be Atlant taking on Kano Pillars.
Well, we'll be expecting fireworks. Kano Pillars, they've done a lot. They've been preparing because of the CAF Champions League involvement. Atlant, they've gotten a coach from Sunshine Stars, Erasmus Onu. But the danger of it is that two of their biggest players in the last 3 seasons, Bobby Clement and Osasoko, is moving far, moving close by, maybe to Enugu to join Rangers. But that has not been confirmed for now. But their coach, who was the man that gave them that brought them back from life last season, Kelechi Emefiele, has gone to Rangers. So I think a lot of players will be moving in that direction in the coming days. Gabos against Warri Wolves, FC Taraba Rangers, Bayelsa United against Lobby Star, who just got Justin Tenger, returned to the club. Giwa FC against Abia Warriors. Abia Warriors have a lot of good players. They beat MFM.
But they lost.
They beat MFM.
But they lost a lot of players too as well.
They're not a lot.
They lost the captain.
They lost the captain. They lost Peter Ekachi last season. But the bulk of the players are still intact. This is part of the fixture. You see some beautiful girls donning the away jerseys of this club, Bayelsa United. This one. It's a colorful event, and we see something new. The something new about this is that we saw girls brandishing jerseys of the 20 clubs in the top flight, and you could see the CEO of the outgoing CEO of the league management company, general manager of Super Sport, the official right owners of the league, doing what is done all over, and we hope this kind of matters we get onto the pitch.
I think it will transform to the pitch. We expect a lot from this new season. Again, I'm going to quickly say this, guys, as we round off with the fixtures. The 4 guys, 2 of them that just gained promotion from the lower league, NNL, will be slugging it out with the big boys that will play on the tournament on the continent. Talking about Dolphins and Warri Wolves. Grabros will be taking on Warri Wolves, like you did say, and
Wiki will be
taking on 3SC. Why we will see Dolphins will take on Kwara United. It's throwing them to the lions then, like, immediately.
You're right. For me, the fact that, there will even be an NNL Super 4, so to speak, that starts in Kwara tomorrow is a precursor to what we'll see between Wiki Tourist and 3SC. So they will definitely face themselves in Kwara. Kwara United a part of that team. Gabros also a part of that team for the 2 teams that finish from Division A and Division B. Talking about Wiki Tourist and Kwara United, and then 3SC and Gabros. So you would expect that they will go to Kwara, and one of those teams would actually emerge as the Super 4 champion of the NNL. But having said that, those 4 teams would actually come to the NPFL now and slug it out. Interestingly, the first game of the season for 3S is away to Wiki Tourist. If those teams are to remain in the NPFL and actually surpass what they have done, particularly for 3SC, who may not want to be a yo-yo team coming up and going down. They have to start by picking away points at Wiki Tourist.
Which will be a difficult game. Quickly, now, like you did mention, the Super 4 for the NNL will commence tomorrow to take place in Kwara. The 4 teams that will partake in the Super 4 will be Kwara United, Wiki Tourist, Gabros, and 3SC. We expect a lot of football action for that particular tournament, so to speak. But it's going to be a glamorous one. But bottom line, the essence of that is to find out who tops the leagues. Remember, 2 divisions played at the NNL, talking about Division A and Division B. Division A, we saw Wiki Tourist and Kwara United qualify from that group, and Division B, we saw 3SC and Gabro. So the essence, yes,
it's ceremonial, more or less for the clubs, because it's just like a preseason. It's not something that will determine the result at the end of the day, but it is, for some people, they view it as anybody who wins the National League Super 4 as something in the silverware. In the silverware in their trophy shelf. So I think the clubs will use this, especially the 4 clubs. Gabros, the beauty of it is that they went on the playing tour of Europe and they're back in the country. 3SC had been doing some kind of preparation because they know what is at stake. Wiki Tourist got close to 15 players added to the team. They raided Gombe United, got 4 players from Gombe United. So they're preparing, and for Kwara United, they had some 20 players to leave within 17, so they are looking at getting more players.
I mean, with the way we talk about Nigerian football right now, you think we're making giant strides in the right direction?
Definitely,
if you agree with
definitely, I do agree with you. We are making giant strides. We definitely are not where we were in the 80s and late 70s, but definitely we've surpassed where we were in the mid 2000s with the way Nigerians follow football now, and that's the glamour of Nigerian football. If you can bring it on the on TV, people will see what's going on. I mean, the reason we can all talk about the penalty that was not given Chelsea yesterday was because we saw it on TV. So if Enyimba is playing Abia Warriors, for instance, we need to see those things and then make up our minds if it was actually so. If it's actually on TV, fans will go into the stadium to watch, and gradually we begin to bring back those days when Nigerian football was it.
Well, okay, well said. I'd like to say thank you, Larry. But quickly, there's this tournament that is not on TV. Talking about the under-17 tournament. I'm sure a lot of people have not been able to see this game, but our guys are doing well. We've qualified for the semi-final. We will be playing the winner, the second place in Group B. We played yesterday, however, with Zambia. The game ended 3-1 in favor of in Super Golden Eaglets, while Niger Republic played 2-1 over Guinea. Guinea, however, qualified alongside Nigeria. If you get to see the log table, Nigeria finished top of that group with 7 points. Guinea in second with 4 points. Zambia third, and Niger Republic third. Games to see today will be South Africa taking on Cameroon. Cote d'Ivoire will be playing host to Mali, and the winner of these games will qualify from the group. As it stands currently, Mali are on 4 points, Cote d'Ivoire second with 4 points, South Africa in third with 2 points, and Cameroon are bottom of the table. That is our log table. Guys, the Super Golden Eaglets, if you want to compare them to the defending champions of the World Cup, remember the Super Golden Eaglets actually finished second 3 years ago. Do you think these guys are doing enough, or do you think they've done enough to actually allow us to go to sleep?
Tayo, the beauty of it is that they qualify for the World Cup. So whatever comes out of this tournament, I'm not bothered. The fact is that they've qualified for the World Cup. The beauty of it is that at this level we won more. We've participated in almost in this tournament, and it's a learning process. It's a learning curve for these guys, and we hope they get one further, because the semi-finals is just if whoever wins gets to the final. But you're going to be seeing likely all West African semi-finals. All West African team get into the World Cup.
You think so?
Yes, I mean, because the first 2 in the other group are West African team.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the way the Golden Eagles played. Remember the first game we played against Niger, tension soaked. We did well, getting 2 goals, winning that game 2-0. But the second game, I want to use the word, we kind of struggled against Guinea. Remember, we had to come back from a goal down. Some people thought that maybe a blip. Maybe a blip at some point in time. But remember when we played Cote d'Ivoire at the final, we lost to them. They were the only side we actually lost to when they played the African Youth Championship.